Let's now learn about 12 techniques to get you unstuck. I don't pretend to know your circumstances, how great things may be, or how sad they may feel at times. If for any reason you feel stuck, here are the techniques to help you out. First one of my most important messages to you is that there are no right or wrong choices. There are only those choices that take us via the shorter path or via the longer path towards our goal. Rather than endlessly looking for a perfect way, pick any approach that comes to mind and just measure how effective it is. If it doesn't bring desired results with the desired speed, which could be calls from recruiters after you made some changes to the resume, try a different approach. Second, it is worth remembering that life is like a wheel. Even if today we feel down, tomorrow will be up and on top of our game. When we feel down, we tend to perceive the world gloomier than it really is. In reality, if someone were to look at the situation from the side, they will not find things as bad as they may seem. As the result, the gap between where you are and where you need to get towards the desired outcomes is not as large as you may think. The fourth technique is that when you look back, the chances are that the situation that you are in right now is not the worst. Look at all the things that you have done in the past. Right now, you will likely be able to address your present situation even faster and more effective before. Because guess what? You were able to accomplish the same situation before. If you are overwhelmed, you may not have so many things to do, and it pains you to even touch one of them because you have such a volume of things on your mind, let alone doing them. Commit these things to paper and write them down. Write down everything that is important for you, and then just select 3 things that you'll do today and select 3 things that you'll do tomorrow. This way you're offloading things from your mind, which again functions like a computer. If it is too overcrowded, chances are that it will be very difficult for it to compute something. And free up some of the capacity for you to think and to act. Another technique is to have faith in what is outlined in this course. These things have been validated many times in the past and among many of my clients, and they really represent the shorter path towards your goal. Another technique is to accomplish bit by bit every day, and once you are done, celebrate small wins. When you have a larger win, treat yourself with something nice, so that your mind will remember how to accomplish something, and you will anchor the change in your mind. Spend the time every day learning and improving. Perform some of the research into what you always wanted to know, and take a side in the direction where that you will typically not choose, and just see what is out there. Experiment a little bit, observe, and use your findings towards your advantage. Another technique is do not forget about active experimentation, which is just changing something and then seeing how does it turn out. Because one of the most insane things is doing the same thing and expecting different result. Just again, change something and observe if the results come for the better. Another technique and item worth remembering is that every one of us is unique, because there is no one else with the same upbringing, education, and professional and career choices that we made. Corporations are person-like entities, at least from the legal perspective, and they're much the same way. They have unique needs, and quite often they have very particular combination of skill set and soft skills that they need for their positions. It's just a matter of time finding this one very special type between what you have and what is needed for this very specific role. Another technique is that even if you feel that you are stuck and you're not sure anymore if you're doing the right things or focusing on the right things, finding an anchor for yourself. Your anchor could be your colleague or a friend. Bounce some of the ideas, see if they make sense, and if you're still on the shorter and more optimal path. Lastly, remember that action cures fear and uncertainty. With that in mind, let's jump in this course and provide you the shorter and more optimal path towards the ideal job in the shortest time possible.